What's up, guys? In this video I wanted to cover everything about the jig, everything that I like to use, everything I like to throw, and why I like to throw it. Y'all stay tuned and I will show you why I use the jig and how I use the jig. So we're going into the fall time and the water's starting to cool off, the water's starting to transition and change, bass are starting to school up and they're starting to push bait fish up and they're starting to push them more shallow and more deep. And they're starting to feed up before this cold comes. So something I like to throw, because this is considered a jig, it's just a bladed jig, I like to throw a chatterbait. This is a chatterbait, this is a jackhammer. I'm using one of BFE's winged minnows. Great because it does not take away from the action of the chatterbait like some of your paddle tails and some of your other baits that are out there. This is like your OG, chartreuse and white, and then you got the more bluegill pattern. Move into a swim jig. Now the swim jigs are super awesome because if you're wanting to get some more action out of it, throw a paddle tail on it. If you're not wanting so much action, put you a winged minnow on there. A swim jig is great because you can hop it, swim it straight back. You can do a bunch of different things with it. So these are two of my main go-tos for the fall time. But then let's dive into the regular jig. I say regular jig, but there's really no such thing as a regular jig. I always lean towards the rounded head, ball head, round ball, or I lean more towards the football head. Because you can throw this into schooling fish, you can throw this in the deeper areas, just up the weight of your jig, and I always just throw a creature bait on there. Something else I like to do with my chatterbaits, my swim jigs, my regular jigs, is I like to use a scent. Go check out Silver Fox Fishing Rigs. They make one of the best scents on the market. This is called the Stank Stick. So it's in like a chapstick form. But what you can do, I'm not going to actually rub it on here because then it'll stink up my whole tackle box. But this stuff is made with all natural, all the best stuff that you could ever think of. But you rub it in the skirt, cast it out there, and you will catch fish. It's almost like a cheat code. You can go to silverfoxfishingriggs.com, use code Blair10, save you 10%. But he makes it in the Stank Stick, and he also has it in a spray. And like I was just talking about, BFE's winged minnow, I don't know how many he has left. Y'all are going to have to go and check it out because he could be sold out. But they also have a gel. The gel is something that Silver Fox and BFE partner together to make. But like I said, get you a scent. Get you a good scent. Don't use Bang. Don't use the store-bought stuff. And you want me to tell you why? Silver Fox makes one of the best scents on the market. This is called the Stank Stick. It's almost like a cheat code. You can't beat it. There is nothing better on the market than this. 100% of the proceeds are donated to Shands Children's Hospital, the cardiac unit. It's amazing. He actually has a video out. Y'all go check it out. He donated $1,500 from all the sales he had made from the Stank Stick. He also makes, hard baits. He hand paints them. I have one of his black mambas. They're super impressive. Here, actually, I don't have it handy, but I have a video showing it. But guys, like I said, one of my go-tos for this fall time in the jig category would be your swim jig or your chatterbait. Chatterbaits I like for like dirtier waters, trying to get a lot of action, a lot of movement, a lot of vibration in the water. I'll throw a chatterbait. If I'm not trying to have as much action but I still want it to swim, I'll get a swim jig with a paddle tail because like I said, you can hop it. You can also yo-yo this. You can yo-yo a chatterbait. You can yo-yo a swim jig. You can do a straight retrieve. You can speed up, slow down. These are like my two main go-tos. Here's another swim jig. I just put a crawl on it because I didn't want as much action as the paddle tail, but they're great. So guys, if you're wondering what you should be throwing right now, I'd throw you a swim jig. It's destined that you're going to catch fish. The only reason I say that is because the bass are schooling. You see them start popping that top of the water and schooling, throw your swim jig in there. Throw your chatterbait in there. Even a spinnerbait. But we're not talking about spinnerbaits. Throw you one of these off in there, retrieve it back, and you will have no problem catching fish. Thank you guys for watching. Y'all follow for more. Make sure you subscribe. My subscriber only giveaway on TikTok, it will be here very soon. November 5th, I'm giving away an Abu Garcia Max STX combo. You just let me know. Whoever ends up winning, you let me know what side you want the reel on, and I'm going to ship it to you. But thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I'll see you next time.